In some of this, and I apologize, it's a little hard to hear. How many people in South Florida do we now believe are in custody, and where do we believe they are?
That's hard to say. We only know for sure about one person being brought in for questioning at FBI headquarters. We do know that the FBI has been spending all night and part of this day, most of this day, also looking at different locations in Florida. For example, a couple of apartments. They went to a restaurant in Broward County, Florida. They went to a home in Coral Springs, Florida. An apartment that was rented by, in fact, someone who sources tell CNN may very well have been one of the hijackers. They also spent time this day interviewing some people at a house in Venice, Florida, on Florida's west coast. The owner of that home had allowed a couple of people to stay at his house, one of them identified as Mohammed Atta. And they also spent the day in Daytona Beach, Florida. Mohammed Atta, we are told by law enforcement sources, may very well be directly linked to the hijacking.
And I'm afraid I know the answer to this, but very quickly, do you have any idea how the FBI has identified any of these people to execute these search warrants? Have we seen the warrants yet to know what it was they were looking for? Anything you can help us with there quickly?
The warrants have been sealed and therefore are off limits to us. However, I have been told since late last night that one of the reasons they have been looking at some of these addresses from Broward County, Florida, several locations there, to Venice, Florida as well, is because of examining the passenger manifest.
Got it.
And I was told when asked because they were a passenger, and I was told no, it was far more pointed information by that, indicating that there were direct links to these people, and they may indeed have even been the hijackers themselves.
Susan, nice work. Susan Candiotti in Vero Beach, Florida.